Hello everybody and welcome back to our Renegade playthrough of Mass Effect 3. Right, I think I've got them thermal pipes. I'm going to go and take them to Adams and then we're going to go and do the bomb.
Don't have colonies. You can't bomb them or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
How do you beat something like that?
Commander, whatever you did on Tuchanka has the Turians sending a lot of messages.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong.
Oh, you don't want to spy? Alright then. We got any messages? No. She doesn't want to spy on the Turians, which is understandable. Engineering. Okay, let's go and give him those pipes.
Commander, we've installed that thermal pipe you got us. It was quite successful. The Normandy will explode long before the core needs to vent into the engineering compartment.
So that's good news?
Commander.
That's it. That's what you wanted to say. Alright then. Okay, so back up and back to the galaxy map. There's a few missions we need to do. I'm going to do the... probably need to do the bomb first. We need to do that one next actually. It's like a timed one. You don't do anything else first, you do this one. Cerberus rooms like at the bomb, then you do the investigate Cerberus room presence. Bomb comes first, we need to do that. We can always do Cerberus presence afterwards, but right now, bomb. I'm gonna take... oh, I took Garrus the last one, didn't I? Let's take Javik and James. I really like this one. I'm keeping these ones as it is. You, particle rifle, striker, assault. I'm gonna give you the Faiston as well. No, you know what? No, we'll give them all different weapons. You have that one. We only got that gun anyway. You can have the Claymore and the Mattock. Yep. Boom. 6. Right, let me see. Fitness, Inferno Grenade, Combat Sabotage, Cryoblast, Incinerate. To get that one. Burning Damage. Boom. For you, that's the Carnage. Radius. And you, we can't do anything yet.
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's... Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Hedging your bets, huh? Makes sense. Couldn't trust the Krogan to play nice. But right now, we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Let's move it, people! Find cover!
Damn Cerberus.
Keep your heads down! We're getting heavy resistance here! Entrance sighted. We're on the move.
Oh, this is crazy, isn't it? What?
Get to the buildings!
So we gotta go through here now.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
Shields are pissing me off!
I'm looking around for stuff I can take with me to the Citadel. Badass.
The Turians must have feared the Krogan to plant such a weapon.
Maybe the Turians have more in common with us than I thought.
Yeah, this is exactly what we would have done. If we was in war with the Krogan, we definitely would have done something like this. Plan to fail safe to make sure that your enemy doesn't try and rise back up and cause havoc.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Commander, we're getting a lot of mortar fire. Heavy casualties. Taking alternate route. Circling around the bomb site.
Copy that.
Shame they couldn't just wait for us. If we'd have all gone in together, no one would be. I'd make sure nobody dies. Pistol scope.
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for evac.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, you ain't escaping, you jerks. Data pad.
Cerberus is retreating!
Yeah, they're scared because they know what's happening. Cowards. You're all cowards. Damn Cerberus.
Let's get to high ground!
Agreed! Let's go!
They know it's lost, so they're leaving.
Damn! That thing's gonna do some damage. How the hell they hide that?
It must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
An effective way to deal with an enemy. The Turians who created this have my respect. But we're running out of time.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Of course, they have your
We're on
respect.
our way.
Your people
Closing
were
on the Hornet's nest.
dangerous.
Swarming out any minute now.
Agreed, but they've underestimated us. Cerberus will return to correct that mistake.
They will if we let them.
control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
Yeah, they definitely will be useful later on.
The right charge along a fault line would be catastrophic.
We need to hurry.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
I put my team at risk to get you here, Lieutenant. You better deliver.
I know what's at stake, Commander. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Here they come.
Look out!
God, what would they do just standing around with completely out of cover? Easy for anybody to kill them. So right, I'm gonna go one there, and then I'm gonna go leave one over here.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
We got it.
Yeah, we got this.
Contact!
I need more time, Commander.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll give it you. They're not really gonna get past my turrets.
Need more time.
My turrets are too strong. Yeah, he's fine, he ain't gonna get hurt. No one's getting past us. Hydra.
Line them up and knock them down.
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there.
Atlas deployed. Shit. Take that thing down. Now.
Easy peasy. My turret's got rockets on, it's dead.
Programming the bypass.
My turret over there now.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to detonate. Disarm it! No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
This is one of the most heroic things anyone has done in this game.
Lieutenant! Victory. At any cost.
Damn. But the bomb's intact.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
Yeah, damn it.
You can spend your whole life making up for your mistakes. At least the guy went out in a blaze of glory.
We still talking about the Primarch's son?
Sure.
Winning this war will have a high price.
As it always does. Lieutenant Victor's fought for a cause he believed in. A soldier can't ask for more than that. He died well.
Nobody dies well. I'm tired of saying otherwise.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb.
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Heck it out.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The Genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! The Reapers are out there destroying the galaxy, and you want to fight about this? Primarch, you had a bomb on Tuchanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard.
It's over. His own son died today, making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
You kept this a secret and then put your son in charge? He couldn't handle it.
Yes. You're right, Commander. It was a mistake not to trust you. I know that now.
Renegade Shepard's brutal, isn't he?
My son. He died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
Sad.
Again, Commander, thank you for ensuring my son died with honor. It's all a Turian father can hope for. But this is war. The time for mourning is later. Is there something you need?
Despite everything, Primarch, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Commander. And I know I'm not the first to lose their son to this war. Needless to say, I'm committed to stopping the Reapers.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Let's go and get rid of Cerberus. It's the next bit.
We could be on the front lines. Why'd they got us guarding the door anyway? He's gonna break regs right now.
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked to the Crow? Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, who's messaging me now? Oh, thank you. From Jessica From. Dear Commander Shep, my name is Jessica From. You saved my life on Benning. I've lost so many friends in all this, but I hope in the idea that the memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I want to let you know you're making a real difference. Okay. Right, let's get to the next bit. Cerberus attack. And then the next video we'll do the Shroud, because that's going to be a whole video in itself. So we took James and Javik on the last one. Let's take ED and Liara on this one. singularity. Stasis, duration, and warp rather than warp ammo.
Shepard, Cerberus' landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it.
All right, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Boom shakalaka. Anyone that gets in our way, we kill.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
What's that? Salvage.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Fall back to the control room.
Ooh, ammunition.
Control center secure. Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
Let's try to mess them up.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
But it is something.
They cut power to the console.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move.
Let's collect all these first.
They're shuttling in reinforcements, fortifying their position.
It's alright, I'll go down this way. It's alright, there's a turret up there shooting at him. Stupid Cerberus. Damn Cerberus. That's one. Two, and then we can go straight back there now.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Let's go this way. Definitely one of my favourite guns, the Taurian one. I like the gun that the Batarians use. Wait, it's the ones that the cannibals use. I'm guessing it's based off what the Batarians use. Because the cannibals are what they are, aren't they?
Commander, cruiser initiating
coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
Boom.
Did it!
All right. Good work, everyone.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems like...
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Lovely. We've got a lot of things to read here, so I might as well do that now, because I'm not going to do any more on this area anyway. So we got the Terminus Fleet is an assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than common geography and a fear of the Reapers. Despite this volatile mix, the fleet seems to be functioning as one under the leadership of criminal warlord Arayataloak. Updated. The Bloodplax mercenaries have been compared to floods, wildfires and other calamities. It recruits Krogan and Vulture, preferably those with no regard for collateral damage. On the rare occasion when brute force is insufficient, the Blood Pack is willing to deploy weapons of mass destruction normally banned in Citadel space. Lovely. Updated, this private security group is careful to maintain its image as a professional mercenary force. In reality, the Blue Suns have drifted further and further into becoming a full-blown crime syndicate. Despite this, their ruthless tactics are sought after in the Terminus systems. Updated. The Eclipse Corporation specialises in smart security solutions, developing tactics around surgical strikes, sabotage and electronic warfare. These mercenaries are supported by a sizable army of combat mechs and rely heavily on tech for supporting combat. We then have the Spectre units. These have actually joined us as well, which is really good. Spectres are the left hand of the Citadel, enforcing laws and stopping crimes with galactic repercussions. While Spectres usually work alone, the Reaper threat gave cause for these extraordinary agents to assemble in an elite unit capable of operating in enemy territory without backup. Spectre Jordanbow, while not their official leader, is the group's spokesperson. He has passed on important intelligence gathered by the unit to Hackett and the Fifth Fleet. Hanar and Drell forces. Hanar have sent their warships to engage the Reapers to repay Commander Shepard for saving their homeworld. Though their navy is relatively small, the Hanar have also provided the services for their best Drell combat specialists. They are accomplished spies, saboteurs and assassins trained at an extremely young age. While the Hanar are normally loath to send trusted allies into open warfare, these are desperate times. Updated. A Medigel formulated especially for the Hanar has been distributed to the Hanar civilians and fleet captains. We then have some new ones for the Alliance. So we've got Alliance First Fleet. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Innes Lindholm made the painful decision to use a tenth of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. Her gamble paid off as the First Fleet limped out of the relay to rally with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Updated. The SSV Agincourt was one of many Alliance ships that saved the colony world Elysium from pirates and slavers during the Skillian Blitz in 2167. In order to stay with his vessel and crew, its captain refused promotion after the Blitz. Cool. This is Alliance Third Fleet stationed at Arcturus. The Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitish Singh. When the Reapers came through the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat to the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Updated. The SSV Nairobi is the top-of-the-line cruiser with the showroom finish of a ship just off the factory line. As it has never seen warfare, the Nairobi's officers have been running mock battles in preparation for real enemy contact. We've got Carly Sanders. First Lieutenant Carly Sanders joined Grissom Academy's board of directors after she gave up her military career. When Cerberus' raid on the Academy was thwarted by Commander Shepard, Sanders joined the Alliance engineers working to create the Prothean device found on Mars. Her past work as a systems technician, specifically studying synthetic intelligence, has helped decode some of the complex feedback systems that control the weapon's energy output. Updated. Some of Grissom Academy's more technically minded students were saved from Cerberus by Commander Shepard. They've met up with Sanders, contributing their brainpower to some of the problems she's been tackling. Biotic Company. By pulling their powers together, these gifted students from Grissom Academy can launch biotic artillery strikes that impact targets with force of a bomb. The process is taxing, but devastates an enemy's front lines. While they've only had a few months of training, Grissom students are eager to prove themselves in the war. And obviously we've got Jack. Jack, formerly known as Subject Zero, may be the most talented biotic of her time. After helping Shepard destroy the Collector, she was offered a teaching position at Grissom Academy by the Alliance. Accepting the position for reasons of her own, Jack continued to own her skills while training her students. Grissom Board of Directors member Carly Sanders has vouched for Jack's energetic, if unorthodox, teaching style, impressed with the inroads made with the children under Road Biotic's care. And then we've got Arcturus 1st Division. The Arcturus 1st Division is a volunteer army of civilians, paramilitary forces and reserve soldiers who have banded together to stop the Reaper occupation of the planet Benning. To avoid detection by Reaper forces, its members operate in cells, never staying in one place long. A handful of Alliance officers are coordinating the 1st Division, sharing intel and sending supplies to the Resistance soldiers. A few Alliance squadrons have been spared to support Benning's makeshift army of trained soldiers. Rogue fighter pilots. When humanity began to expand its borders, experienced pilots were needed to establish colonies in the uncharted reaches of space. Some Alliance personnel heeded the call, and these luckless men and women have since been driven out of their colonies by the invading Reapers. After speaking with Lieutenant Steve Cortez, a few of these highly skilled fighter pilots agreed to fly against the enemies who destroyed their homes. Kasumi Goto. Kasumi Goto is wanted in over a dozen systems for sabotage, hacking, theft, and a laundry list of other crimes. The Alliance is willing to overlook Goto's indiscretions in exchange for her help with the Crucible. In addition to her expertise with electronic security systems, Goto can acquire important technology fought lost or stuck deep in enemy territory. No one dares ask how she acquires these items. She's clever. That is everything then. Oh, hang on, we've got Krogan now. Grunt. The perfect Krogan was thrown into the world without a past, a name, or record. After destroying the Collectors with Commander Shepard, Grunt returned to Tuchanka to learn what it meant to be Krogan. After countless arguments and brawls, the clans have granted Grunt a modicum of acceptance. Tough, wary, and cunning, the young Krogan shows his experience will pay off now that it's time to fight the Reaper's forces. Arlak Company. Ancient Chachankan legends claim that the Arlak Wastes, named after the system star, are where the first warrior died in battle. Arlak Company is made up of Krogan from all over Chachanka, each chosen for their strength, ferocity, and fighting experience. No Krogan community would dream of sending anything less than its finest warriors to represent their clan. The honour of who's to be chosen for the company has started more than one brawl. Updated. Arlak Company is led by Grunt, a genetically engineered perfect soldier who fought the Collectors with Commander Shepard. While young, the Krogan has survived such brutal battles that the older warriors of the group have begrudgingly accepted his command. Updated. Grunt was appointed representative of Clan Urdnot in addition to becoming head of Arlak Company. Political appointment not lost on the other clans, Grunt sees this new position as the first large victory he has won on his own. The respect of his people is difficult to come by. Krogan 1st Division. The Krogan 1st Division is a conglomeration of infantry and vehicles hastily organised into a single coalition force. The chain of command is divided by clan, with representatives from each serving as officers. Despite ancient differences, fighting the Reapers together is building a spirit of camaraderie among the division's warriors. Krogan from different clans are starting to swap equipment, stories, and even the occasional Baron of Reinkel. Solarian. We got not a lot from these at the moment. Major Karam made his mark leading the Solarian Special Task Group that helped Commander Shepard stop Saren at Vermeer. Lauded by his superiors for his decisive leadership under fire, Karam was promoted and decorated with the prestigious Star of Sakesh. The Major continues to join missions with his men, believing that nothing substitutes for experience and that the best tactical strategies are planned on the battlefield. Turian. This is all we've got so far. 79th Flotilla and Turian Blackwatch. The Turian 79 flotilla distinguished itself during the Krogan rebellions when they clashed with Krogan warships above Digoris. The 79 sacrificed themselves in great numbers to bring down Krogan vessels attacking the colony. Centuries later, the flotilla continues to rely on speed and stealth to harass the enemy. They run interference, divert fire and make bombing runs on enemy ground units until anti-air defences manage to target them. And then we have the Turian Blackwatch, a team of exceptionally skilled special ops soldiers. Blackwatch is sent on missions that threaten the safety of Palavan itself. It was pulled from the homeworld by order of Primarch Adrian Victus, who wanted to mobilise this elite force in less hopeless situations across the galaxy. The majority of Blackwatch's operations are classified, although it's generally accepted that they have the highest success rate of any Turian unit in history. There are rumours that Saren Artorius was part of Blackwatch before becoming a Spectre, although, given his youth when he joined the Turian army, it seems highly unlikely. And that's everything so far. I'm going to go and see if the reporter Diane will speak to us, because we've done things with Cerberus, so maybe she will now.
You got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
6? Well, I've been on Eden Prime.
Commander?
Commander? Commander? No messages. You don't meant to speak to me, Commander? When we go down to the crew deck, this is going to speak to everybody, see if anyone will speak. And then we'll finish this video, and then next week we'll start the big quest. And it is a big quest because we have to choose whether or not we cure the genophage, and the Renegade option is nope, we don't. It's going to be sad. Sad what's going to come from it. I'm kind of like dreading it. I don't know who to take with me on that quest. I'm thinking 2 people who won't mind what we're going to do.
Say that again.
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
My god.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
What the hell? But then again, it's one way of stopping them.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us. The Krogan are gearing up for a full-scale war. It's nearly indistinguishable from how they normally operate on Tuchanka, really. Perhaps we can talk later.
If I can get now, okay. Thinking there either.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Has it? What we got? Oh, intel from Battle of Artoris. Telemetry capture from Artoris station shows us how quickly Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through Alliance fleets. VIs can analyse hostile fire and the data collected to increase weapon damage. Oh, okay. So weapon damage or shield strength. Shields probably the best thing, isn't it? Really? Yeah, it's good shields. Keep our shields good. Let's go and speak to Garrus if he's up for it. He might not be. Most of the time he's not.
Not right now.
See? Sometimes he just doesn't want to talk. Well, we know something bad's going to happen there, so I don't want to speak to them. I'm just going to speak to Diane. Oh dear. Engineering. Then we'll go to Shuttle Bay. And then we'll finish. And then we'll go to the Citadel next. Probably next week or the week after, depending on how long it takes us.
Station destroyed and the Alliance Parliament feared dead. But Admiral Stephen Hackett says the fleets can regroup. We'll hear it from him right here in the battle space. Commander, do we need to talk?
Still nothing.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
What the hell? Like, if she's not going to speak to us at all, what we'll do if she doesn't speak to us after we've done next week's video, we'll kick her off the ship. It's a Renegade option. Might as well. She's not doing anything else.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception. allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
No one has?
Commander.
Nobody saw a Prothean before, that's why we ask questions. You're the only Prothean alive.
Hey Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too. That last job on Tuchanka was intense. I tried providing air support, but the sky was so full of Cerberus, it was like someone kicked a hornet's nest.
Yeah, we kind of did do that.
Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
He is a badass. Well, I like him, but sadly, there's some things that are going to happen in this that we're not going to be happy with. Okay, let's check the weapons. Change stat arms. That's that one that blows up, isn't it? I do like that gun. And I'll just keep leveling it up. It's one of the best guns, I think. What was the... Oh, they did like a... No, it's not what I want. That. That's a crazy gun. I want that. No, what's this? Okay, that is pretty much everything that I'm going to use. Can we upgrade any of them? Let's just upgrade a couple of the ones that I'm on level 1. Are they already on level 2? Do they instantly become level 2 as soon as I buy them? Level 3, 4. Okay, that's 5 already. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm going to finish this one here, guys. In the next one, we are going to find out the fate of the Krogan. It's going to be a toughie. Maybe a tough watch, because doing the Renegade option is not going to be great, especially what it's going to lead up to. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.